The consistent theme of Worlds 2023 so far has been which team can cross-map better. We're most of the way through the Swiss bracket, and of course we've seen some teams just get straight up stomped from laning phase, and any decision that they make is basically the incorrect one. But the truly good teams are all the ones that know which team fights that they can commit to. In this video, we'll be talking about the game theory of cross-mapping and the overarching theme of Worlds 2023 team compositions, and I'll be showing you some examples taken from pro games at Worlds. The style of team compositions we've repeatedly seen throughout this tournament has been zone control team compositions. These are team comps that want to control spaces around the battlefield to dictate where the enemy can and cannot stand. Orianna, Maokai, Azir, Taliyah, and Rumble have all been important power picks that cater to this playstyle, but hold that thought. More on the idea of zone control compositions later. I've noticed that no one has properly explained what cross-mapping even is. Now, I'm not going to go like all noob friendly here, but cross-mapping is a term that means making a play on the other side of the map away from whatever play the enemy is making. But that is to say, cross-mapping is essentially avoiding large team fights. Cross-mapping allows a team to either avoid losing too much on the map by making a lesser play, therefore mitigating losses and waiting for a more opportune large team fight, or it allows them to do the calculus of making a bigger play on the other side of the map, often tearing apart the enemy team into making a bad decision. In this game here of Gen G versus T1, day 2 of Worlds 2023, at 1835, where Zeus goes bot and Gen G spot him on the wave, so they push topside. The rest of T1 back off and let Gen G get tier 1. Meanwhile, T1 is pinging to push down mid because they still have Rift Herald to use. T1 pushed down mid hard, popped Rift Herald to get mid tier 2, and then Faker roams back top to save their own tier 2. T1 get the Whole Foods BOGO of buy one get one free special in this entire series of plays and increase their lead by 1k in gold. To go with the grocery theme here, I guess, now for the NAEU Walmart bargain bin. A bad concept of cross-map would be NRG versus Mad Lions day 4. At 28 minutes in this game, Palafox gets caught by himself top lane. Now, Palafox does end by using his stolen Taliyah ult to go back into the enemy team. We have to assume this is probably a misclick as he still blows flash to make this entire play happen, but whatever. Regardless, NRG should have been pathing towards Mountain Soul with 10 seconds up. This is a failure to read cross-map plays. Likewise, another bad cross-map read is that Mad Lions go for Drake, but Chasey goes back to catch the wave mid. Now, mind you, there is no Mad Lions vision anywhere near Baron, so Chasey is thinking NRG are looking for a pick by waiting in the river bush, but he goes all the way up to catch the wave when in reality, he should have been waiting in mid, and Karzi should have been pathing back to mid to use his blue trinket onto Baron to scout out that area. Because mind you, Mad Lions literally saw Maokai pathing mid to Baron with Scryer's Bloom, which keeps vision on the champion for about 5 seconds, so obviously NRG are not going for Drake. Mad Lions do not need all members on Drake. Go protect the objective. Rumble could have been closer to the Baron pit, ulted NRG, and prevented Baron along with the rest of Mad Lions. It's failures like this of intelligent cross-mapping which hold back teams from being top contenders. But what's also a key to notice is the prevalence of zone control compositions. Like I said before previously, zone control comps want to control spaces on the battlefield. Orianna Ball, Maokai Ultimate, Azir Ult and Soldiers, Taliyah Ult and E, Rumble Ultimate, and even Xayah with her feathers. I'm going to bring up the play here of Damwon Kia versus KT Rolster, Day 2. Both teams have control style compositions and they're fighting for the second Drake. DK is able to secure Drake after blowing Xayah ultimate, but they continue to go in. With Leona hex flashing onto the Renekton and opting into a fight where Jarvan uses ultimate to trap everybody in, Alistar charges in with Orianna Ball and Orianna uses her ultimate. At this time, Xayah is just free hitting in the back, far away from Ziggs, who already used his E by the way, and Azir, who is just making it into the fight. This gives 2 kills and a mid-tier 1, which puts KT ahead in this game to later win the game. Zone control compositions are so deadly because if you go directly into them, you're basically asking to die. If you cannot break key ultimates and cooldowns, it's never a good idea to run into a zone control comp. So look out for both of these concepts in cross-map plays and zone control compositions as we head into the last part of the Swiss bracket for 2023 Worlds. Make sure to subscribe to get key insights on professional League of Legends strategies, history, and storylines. Peace.